Bob Soap Making, and today I'm bringing you along to make one of my favorite scents. So Energy from Brambleberry. The first time I got it, it looked really good online, and I first smelled it and I absolutely hated it. But I made it into a soap because I had already bought it, and I didn't like it when it first came out of the mold. But a week later or so, I just fell in love with it, and every time it's in the shower, anybody uses it, I absolutely love this scent. So it's one of my favorites. I'm going to be making that. I call it Ocean Energy, and I like to make it with a variety of blue hues. So I'm going to be mixing 4 colors and leaving one uncolored, and we're going to pour it just in 5 different pours, ombre kind of cascade style. So I'll show you that up close so you can see what we're doing. I'm using Brambleberry's Blue Slushy Mica for one. I'm using some neon blue with a little bit of green in it for a second color. Using a Caribbean Blue Mica. And I don't even know what this one is. It was a dark blue one that I got in a pack, one of my very first colors I got, but it was a dark blue color. So we're using that up today. We're going to see what we get with these beautiful colors, and I'll bring you up close so you can see what we're doing. Alright, so I'm making this soap in West Africa, and one of the difficult things, frustrating things, is wearing gloves when the temperature is over 90 degrees in the kitchen, because it's just hot. So I'm going to measure out 2 ounces of my Energy fragrance. Bit over there, but that'll be perfect. Alright. Set that aside. Check the temperatures of my oil and my lye. And they are within 4 degrees of each other, which is a great time to mix them. So we're going to go ahead and do that. Strain it to get out any of the little impurities that might be in there. And we'll give that a good stir. Until it gets thick pretty quickly. I think that has something to do with the kind of coconut oil I get, which isn't quite as pure as what you get in America, but it still makes a really nice soap. Our shea butter also is locally made, and probably not nearly as pure as what you find in the States. But it makes a lovely soap, so don't complain too much. I'm going to add my fragrance after I get the colors going, just in case it decides to accelerate the trace even more. I'm going to go ahead and pour these in between mixing each of them. so they have a tiny bit of time to set up in between. And one of the tricks with this one, I'll try and point it your direction, is to set something under it so that it pours down each side, separate side, and stays in a little bit of a drop there. Pour it almost all in, just leave a little bit to add a little color to the top. Okay. Leave that there for a minute while I mix the second one. Our second one ready to go. So now, flip this around. Alright, now this side, we are going to pour down this other side over here. This is my bluish green mixture. It should look a little oceany. All mixed in. My stick blender quit on me. Sometimes it does, and then it starts up again later, so luckily this is thick enough. I don't need to worry about getting it to trace. I just want to make sure that the colors are mixed in really well. going to spray the top of this and add a little glitter. And we're going to call that good and see what we end up with tomorrow. Ooh, the fan's blowing all my glitter away. Alright, thanks for joining me, and come back for the cutting tomorrow. I'll show you what we got. Alright, I'm back today to cut the Ocean Energy fragrance soap. Excited to see what we ended up with, so come along and cut it with me.